LOX load is complete. System is in recirculation.
And T-minus 19 seconds and counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
HVB discharge nominal.
And that is a beautiful liftoff for Electron. The final 2 TROPICS satellites are on their way and coming to a storm near you. With Electron now having cleared the pad, the next milestone is max Q. This is the point where the forces on Electron are at their greatest. So we'll listen out for clearance of that key moment from Mission Control soon.
Max Q. Clear max Q.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
And there we have it. Electron has passed through max Q and continues on the way to space. Right now, Electron is travelling at over 2,000 kilometres per hour and is at an altitude of 20 kilometres.
Now, coming up next is main engine cutoff, or MECO, where the 9 Rutherford engines on Electron's first stage shut down to make way for separation between the first and second stages. Within seconds, the single space-optimised Rutherford engine on the second stage will ignite to carry the kick stage and the TROPICS satellites all the way to orbit. That should take place shortly at around T plus 2.5 minutes. So let's listen in to that call from Mission Control.
Stage 1 propulsion still nominal. Please stand by for MECO in roughly 30 seconds.
$15 seconds to MECO.
AOS at Chatham Station.
Entered burnout detect mode.
And MECO confirmed.
Stage separation successful.
Stage ignition.
And just like clockwork, we have had MECO, Stage 1 and Stage 2 separation and ignition of Electron's second stage. Coming up very shortly, we'll also see Electron's fairings separate and fall away. These 2 carbon composite halves form a protective nose cone over the TROPICS satellites, keeping them safe during ascent. Once we're in space, though, they're not needed as the forces on Electron are not nearly as great. So we can get rid of them and clear the way for payload separation. Now, for this mission, because we're headed to that 550-kilometre circular orbit straight away with Stage 2, we're leaving the fairing attached just a little bit longer than usual. That jettison event should be coming up in the next 20 seconds or so.
Separation successful.
And that's fairing separation confirmed. We are at 4 minutes into flight now, and coming up next is a process unique to Electron, battery hotspot.
The pumps on Electron's Rutherford engines are powered by Electron pumps, which draw their energy from batteries. Once we deplete the batteries, they are dead weight that we don't want to carry all the way to orbit, so we eject the batteries and swap over to a fresh set in flight. That milestone is coming up just before 7 minutes into the flight, so still a ways to go yet. So far for today's mission, we've had a perfect liftoff. We've cleared max Q, had a good first stage burn, and separation of Electron's first and second stages. Fairing has also separated as planned, and now we're 5 minutes into the mission.
So far, a nominal mission for Coming to a Storm Near You, the second of 2 dedicated launches to deploy a storm monitoring constellation for now.
"15 seconds to MECO. Stage separation successful. Fairing separation successful.
Stage 2 propulsion is still nominal.
HPV discharge nominal, approaching hot swap in roughly 30 seconds. Hot swap successful. Battery jettison confirmed. Payload deployment confirmed.
TROPICS has been a massive team effort with the science team led by the Lincoln Laboratory at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and other